It's the beginning of September and the start of the Labor Day long weekend. We are heading to the northern part of Vancouver Island. It's about 4 hours from where we live, and then from there we are catching a little ferry to a very special location. Hi, we're Steve and Denise of VanlifeMidlifeRocks. We've road tripped across North America in our customized Roadtrek camper van, exploring Canada and the US. We would love to bring you along on our upcoming adventures and discovery of exciting new places.
So look at that empty highway, and the northern part of Vancouver Island is often like that. Once you get out of Campbell River, the traffic thins out, and often we're the only car on the road, which makes for a really great stress-free driving experience amidst all this fabulous natural beauty. We love it.
Well, we're arriving in the town of Port McNeil after a very peaceful drive, except for the black bear that ran across the highway. That was super exciting. We didn't catch it for the camera, but trust us, it was there.
I'm just standing on the ferry wharf in Port McNeil. Behind me is the marina, and it's certainly a gray day here. Port McNeil is a little resource-based community, but it's also the gateway to a couple of islands, and the one that is our final destination today, and that is Malcolm Island, which is just across the water there, and it is a beautiful place. There's the main center there is named Sointula, which is Finnish for place of harmony, and there's quite a story there which we will share with you. So I'm filming this from the upper deck of the island Aurora, which is the electric ferry that runs between Port McNeil and Malcolm Island, and also Alert Bay. It's a pretty cool ferry, and I think it's been in operation for about a year now, fully electric. The island Aurora is just pulling into the terminal at beautiful sunny Sointula.
This is the cutest restroom sign. I love it. It's like Mother Nature flipped a switch and we went from like heat wave to winter, well, fall. I'm wearing my cozy fall sweater, which I like. I'm standing in front of the Santula community garden, I love a good community garden. I know at home I'm harvesting my tomatoes and kale. And it looks like they're harvesting some good things here too. And some beautiful flowers too. I've added another layer. So we're camping on the other side of this island at Bear Point campground, but I thought while it's not raining that we'd try to walk around and catch some of the vibe from this former utopian society. So let's see what we can find. The first time we came to Malcolm Island a few years back, we thought we should sell everything and escape the rat race and move here. Well, we were told, if you think it's cold now in September, you try living here in November, December, or January. So we were kind of talked out of it, but this is the kind of front door I could have. Come on now. This is gorgeous. You can see the ferry leaving, heading back to Vancouver Island. I'm looking through this beautiful old abandoned barn, which, hey, you could purchase if you're so inclined.
Here is the history of Sointula in under 2 minutes. In about 1900, a bunch of Finnish miners were fed up with the drudgery and danger of working in coal baron Robert Dunsmuir's Nanaimo mines. They were looking for something better. Enter Matti Kirikka, who arrived in Nanaimo around this time. He was a young, good-looking, charismatic philosopher and journalist. He espoused visionary concepts and promised to lead the disgruntled group to his version of utopia. He arranged with the British Columbia government to colonize Malcolm Island. His people arrived, work began, and a new community was born, Sointula, a place of harmony. It quickly grew. New immigrants were drawn by Kirikka's seemingly radical ideas: communal ownership, decision-making by consensus, equal pay for women, and even the right to vote for women. By 1903, the group had finished a large communal building, no pun intended. Then, it burned to the ground, killing 11 people and destroying records and supplies. Things fell apart quickly after the tragedy. Bad contracts, rising debt, and hostilities plagued the commune. Kirikka left with part of the colony, never to return. The remaining group were unable to fulfill their obligations, and most of the island was returned to the government. But the hardy Finns kept their community and dreams alive. With hard work and determination, the place of harmony, or Sointula, survived, its utopian roots palpable in this quaint community.